Fairy Tales of Nightmares, Part 12. Okay, in response to my last statement at the end, the truth stings, but hey, healing starts from within, okay? So you got to start with you first. At one point or another, in the 6 months prior to our wedding, a distraction seemed to have been like brutally honest about himself, revealing tons of information that I respected that. I was like, yeah, I respect the fact that he seemed to be honest about himself and his life, not even considering for one moment that he was one of the type of people to try to tell you before somebody else tell you the truth. So yeah, I didn't know that because I didn't operate like that, and I don't deal with people who operate like that, and I teach my children not to operate like that. And in my opinion, I only thought really that children operated like that. I'm like, why would an adult operate like that? Because who care enough to be telling them kind of lies for real? I don't. I'm sorry, y'all. My lips are so dry. They feel like they finna bleed. And victim or the hero. He never in the story never seemed to take accountability for his part in whatever it was. And because I am aware that, there are some times you are just the victim. You know what I'm saying? It do seem like you're the victim. Sometimes you are, but because I didn't know his family and I didn't know, I'm going to take you at your word. I mean, why not? But that's a red flag. When you're having a conversation with somebody and they take absolutely no accountability. I'm talking about they ain't did nothing. For any situation, you got to wonder about their self-control because you have to have some level of self-control over most any situation you're in. There are some things that took place during this 6 month period that I was not made aware of as well until after I was married to him, and some of the things are only after the divorce. These things individually or collectively would have been the straw that broke my back. Camel's back, anybody's back, the bull back. But it wasn't communicated to me. And on that note, let me say this. If anyone makes you feel uncomfortable, you need to say something. Especially if you're going to have to come in contact with this person again. If you're going to have to come into contact with somebody, if somebody makes you feel uncomfortable and you don't know how to see them again, then okay, that's fine. I don't care because I ain't got to see you no more. But if I'm going to have to keep looking at you day after day or week after week or even month after month, that's too much for me. For you to just not know that I don't like you or I don't like something you said or did or whatever. I'm not putting on no face. No, that's too much. That's too much. And you should not either. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? But anyway, that bothers me. It bothers me when people do that because it doesn't allow accountability on everybody's part. And it doesn't allow everybody to become aligned. So that's not right. Why would you do that? You lying for what? To save face? Who face? Think about it. But you got to tell people immediately. And then wash your hands. If you tell them, then you wash your hands. But you're wrong if you hold them accountable for something that you didn't tell them. Because they have no way of knowing. If you know it, we don't read minds. Nobody read minds. You're causing them to be in a situation or to not behave in a situation the way they typically would behave because they don't know the whole situation because you ain't telling them the truth. To just make sure you're accountable is to make sure that you are adequately informed about the situation. We can't, and so we got matching tattoos out here. We joyriding out here on this wedding, We doing picnics in the park, walks in the park, spontaneous getaways. We having so much fun, right? Well, red flag number 3, I had to start paying for most of it because he lost his job. And I know people can lose a job, but no, this was something else. That's all I'm going to say. We on the way home from Florida with the kids, and my ex blowing up my phone. We done got married. We on the way home from Panama. Actually, we on our way from Colorado because we went to Colorado after we went to Panama. So we on our way home from Colorado. My phone blowing up. It's my ex. And it ain't like, it's like, we ain't talking in a long time. Why? Because I done posted the wedding on Facebook. Why would you do that? Because I was happy. I know. Distraction demands that I answer. Now, he heard this man on the phone, drunk and crying and singing. He saw me hang up and tell him not to call me anymore, that I'm happily married. Leave me alone. I'm in front of him saying this. I hang up the phone. I only answer the phone because he made me answer the phone. And I'm like, I don't even understand. I could just block him. But we wouldn't even have to go through that. He got upset. He got upset at me. And the same night that we arrived home, red flag number 4, he leaves and is gone all night long. My first night in my home as a wife, I slept alone. That blew me.